What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here today with another COD World War II. Exciting? No, it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. Right, before I start this video, because I envisage that I will probably get potentially a lot of hate for this, maybe, I don't know. It might seem that I'm coming across and jumping on the bandwagon of being uber negative about certain bits and pieces of the game. Whatever, I don't really care. I need to speak my mind on it. The one thing that I do want to say at the start is, from a campaign point of view, good. From a zombies point of view, absolutely brilliant. I think the zombies is absolutely fantastic. It still irks me, though, that they haven't used the swashstickers. And mind you, if you want to go and see a good Nazi, or play a really good Nazi game, i.e. where we're sticking it up to the Nazis, go and play Wolfenstein 2. That game is absolutely phenomenal, and they're not scared to put in swastikas and stuff, whereas some people are, because it might offend certain people when, technically, when you're doing a historically factual game, it's kind of maybe one of the things that you want to include in there. Just a little point. So, what I did is I've played a few that's not the correct way to speak, is it? Anyways, I made a list of the things at the moment that I currently really do not like about the multiplayer. I've actually made a list. My bit of paper, a la Thunder. It's my actual paper. So this list isn't in any particular order by any stretch of the imagination, and it's not exhaustive. I'm sure there will be other things, but I'm just going to run through them. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Am I the only one in headquarters? I don't know how many times when I went into headquarters last night that I ended up being the only one in the headquarters. There wasn't anyone else there. It was lovely. It was like I had my own private headquarters. It was a lot of fun. Which then kind of leads on to the lobby times and loading screens. How long does it take to reload and change a game? I get that it's a worldwide game, but it just find that at the end of a multiplayer match and at the start of a multiplayer match, it just takes ages. Just takes absolutely ages. Not only that, a couple of times when I was in lobbies, it kept going the countdown from like 12 to 0 and then going back up to 12 again. And why can't you back out of a lobby so you can go and join another lobby when it's in the final countdown period? It just doesn't let you do it. And at the end of the game, when it brings up the final score, it's like there for absolutely hours. So by the time it goes into another game, you can't make any amendments to your classes, and you can't put any new attachments on, or change bits and pieces, or open new score streaks. Yeah, fantastic. And then add into that, once you've actually gotten into a game, once you've waited for ages to get into a lobby, and then get into a match, it then balances the team out to make it 6 players versus 2. How? How does it do? I don't understand that. It just, it just makes no sense to me whatsoever at all. And then customization, it's very minimal. I really miss the pick 10. I've got to be completely honest. Shoot first, die first. The amount of times that I have shot first and died first is beyond me, which then leads you into the drop shotting and the jump shotting. Is flinch not a thing that's in this game anymore? You know, a AAA title, when you're shooting somebody, it makes them flinch. The amount of times that I'd be shooting somebody in the back, and they jump up, spin round 360, not no scope, but just destroy me when I've put half a clip in them. Really fucking annoying. That seems to be a thing that we always say about COD games, but it is what it is. Everybody prepare yourselves. The fucking incendiary shotgun. They might as well just rename it a sniper rifle with fucking slugs. That gun is absolute bollocks. It's ridiculous. How is it that a shotgun can hit me from halfway across the map and fucking just kill me dead? I watched a guy literally take out about 4 people just by shooting them with the shotgun. Just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Connection as a whole, I don't know what it is. I'm watching people's kill cams and it's like it's really jittery, but then you connect. Nobody had more than, I don't know if 3 bar is the highest that you can have in this game, but nobody has more than a 3 bar, to say the least. But just as you jump in, like where you get killed and you watch a kill cam, and it's like they're skipping all over the place. I've watched players on my team literally do the Matrix style teleportation to certain areas of the map, and you're like, what the fuck have you just done there? I've said it in a previous video, the maps look shit. The fact that there's only 9 maps is appalling, but the maps look shit. They look washed out. There's no map that I look at and think, yeah, this is really cool. I really like this. Because when you think about, let's not talk about the last COD Infinite Warfare, but when you look at like Black Ops 3, I found that the maps were quite vibrant, and it just seems to be it just doesn't seem to be the same. The score streaks are shit. They're just pants. They're not very good. I've basically put on that perk that means that when you die, that your score streaks don't reset, but it costs you way more to get them, which I actually think is quite fair. But the score streaks are appallingly bad. They're just so bad. It's just an absolute joke. It's bonkers again. Spawns. There's an issue with spawns at the moment. You tend to, the amount of times I've spawned into enemies, or the spawns just seem to not be able to understand where the percentage of, or the highest percentage of your teammates are, so it would make sense to spawn you near there. It just can't seem to work that out. Head glitching is an absolute fucker in this game. Do not peek a corner, because you will get domed, quite simply. It's the best way of saying it. Snipers, quick scoping's back. Quick scoping's back, sorry. Sorry. That's going to ruin it for me. We had the issue with Black Ops 2, but yeah, just, no. It is what it is. I guess it takes some sort of skill. Is that a pig flying outside my window? Yeah, okay. Lobbies crashing. I've had lobbies crashing quite a lot. Like I said, this goes back to where waiting for ages to get into a game, and the lobby just continuously crashing and not being able to load properly, or it doesn't load to the point where it doesn't show you your class, it doesn't show you all the people in the lobby, it doesn't show you what map that you're choosing or what map that you've got to be able to vote. It just, like, annoying. And I've mentioned it, you can't leave a game during countdown. You cannot leave the lobby, and if the lobby's glitched, and so like you've had your arse handed to you and you think I don't want to play in this lobby anymore, but it's still loading, but the screen's glitched or the screen's crashed, so the next thing you know, you've actually gone into another game. You're like in a vicious cycle of getting bent over a table and fistulely raped. That's the best way that I can describe it, because it won't let you back out of a game. Because for some reason, something's not working right. And microtransactions will be my final point. When are people going to learn, when it comes to a COD game, that the actual game itself isn't the game? The game is microtransactions. Within the first day of this game going live, so all your usual suspects, your Alliés, your Hollow Points, T Martins, whoever's, all really excited. I'm going to bring you a microtransactions video. Why? But that's where they make the money. It's $1 billion industry. It's $1 billion industry. For me, the game is probably, I would say, 66% okay. The main campaign and the zombies. The multiplayer, can't see myself playing a lot of it because there's just too much wrong with it. And yet again, feels like they're releasing an unfinished game. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. This has been OG Gibbon, bitching like a motherfucker, and we're out of here. Peace.